Hawaii. Chris with Capture by CK. Try that again. Hello from Hawaii, Chris with Capture by CK. It's very, very windy today. I'm camping on the north end of the Big Island and wanted to just hop on and do a real quick live. As you can see, I'm in a little cove. Really nice, super nice here. But wanted to talk today about how the photography trip is going. Just dropped off my family. So over the next week or two, you'll be seeing a lot more videos from me from Hawaii. It was really super tough to try and get everything going with, my mom and my daughter and my grandson. But now that I'm here by myself, I'm able to focus on what's going on. And so today I wanted to talk about the 5-month experiment and what it has done for my YouTube channel, as well as how it's helped me build clarity on YouTube. And what the 5-month experiment is when you decide you're going to post on every platform for a month. One platform, you choose whatever platforms you want to choose, and then however many platforms that is, you do one platform a month every day for a month. So for me, I started out with YouTube. I did that for a month. Then I switched to TikTok and I did that for a month. And then I switched to LinkedIn and I did that for a month. And then I switched to, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. This is Chris live from the Big Island in Hawaii. And I'm down in this cove because it's very, very windy and I knew you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. So I hope the sound's going okay, coming through okay. And today we're talking about the 5-month experiment. Hey, how you doing, Kitty? Nice to see you. We're in Hawaii. I'm in a little cove because it is super, super windy. The winds have been like 30 and 40 and 50 mile an hour winds, which has been made sleeping in a tent just a little challenging. But the water's a little murky today, but I found a quiet place to come and talk to you guys. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the 5-month. Wait, how do you see my comment? Oh, I see your comments because they come up on the screen. I'm using my phone, and when you make a comment, I see them. So anytime you have a question or want to do a comment, I should be able to see them. Yeah. So in Hawaii today, talking about the 5-month experiment, and what the 5-month experiment is I chose 5 platforms, and I'm doing a platform every month. This month I'm doing Instagram, and I was saying I just dropped off the family at the airport and I'm going to be able to start focusing on my social media content now that I'm alone and can concentrate on photography and also videoing. But what I found was when you do the 5-month experiment, or if you're doing 4 platforms you want to focus on, then it'd be a 4-month experiment. But you post every day on that platform for a month, and then you evaluate what's going well, what's going not so great, and then from there you go on and take what you've learned on that platform and then switch to your next platform, whether that be YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. Then at the end, after you've cycled through all your social media platforms that you want to try and learn or that you want to try and focus on, you then go back and decide, do you want to do it all again, incorporating everything you learned from each platform, or do you want to focus on that one platform for a month or two? But either way, Yeah, the tree is in the background. There's trees. It's a pretty cool tree here, and it's the weather. We've had quite the storms here in Hawaii. They declared a state of emergency in the last 2 days. I'm on the Big Island. I was hoping the volcano was going to erupt. It's not going to when I'm here. I have to go to Maui next week, so or tomorrow actually. So I'll be in Maui for a week, and I'm not going to be able to take advantage of the volcano erupting unless I come back. And I don't know if you guys can see that thing. It's like a squirrel, only a ferret. It's the weirdest thing. They're all over the island. But yeah, Hawaii's a magical place if you've never been. You know, we did a lot of snorkeling right off the beach in Hilo. No, it's not a mouse. It's not a mouse. It might eat mice, but it's a little longer. It's like it's almost like a ferret. But in Hilo and in the Big Island around Kona, the reefs are right off the beach, and so there's all kinds of fish. We saw eels. We saw yellow tangs and clownfish and triggerfish and snapper and all kinds of fish. So Hawaii's a pretty magical place. Even when the weather's not the best, it's still a pretty cool place to be. You can tell the water's a little turned up today, so it's not as blue as it usually is, but I'll be posting some pictures of the waves that I got. On the other side of the island, the Hilo side, there are a lot of cliffs and a lot of dramatic photos you can take, and we'll be talking about how we took those pictures. I'll be doing a lot of waterfall pictures when I get to Maui, as well as a lot of beachy. Yes, the wind is loud. Sorry. I'll bring the camera in a little bit so it's not as bad, but I will try and limit that wind noise as much as possible. But you guys have any questions about how to grow your social media accounts when you're first starting out, or how to learn from posting on one account at a time when you just focus on that one account once a month? Because what I found is each platform teaches you something different, whether that be well, right now this is live. I'll be posting it when I'm done, so I will post this when I'm done. The unfortunate thing is when you do these lives, it doesn't allow you to clean up the sound or the video, and that's how you know it's live. So I didn't put the microphone on today just because it was so windy. I didn't think the microphone would help. Yeah, this is live. This is live. So as I went down and did the first 4 social media platforms in YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn, and TikTok, I learned something different on each one. On TikTok, I learned how to be more concise and how to get to my hooks within 1 or 2 seconds, because on TikTok, that's what you have to do. But it also helps you with YouTube Shorts and in YouTube in general, because if you get to your point quicker, people are going to be more apt. People are going to be more apt to understand what the video is about, and also understand that the video is for them. But I was hoping to do this from a much quieter place and a much nicer scene, but the wind just isn't cooperating today. So I'll probably be cutting this just a little bit short. but wanted to come on and say hello and talk about the 5-month platform. Hey, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. There's all kinds. We got over 150 different videos in there. So I'm sure if it's something, thank you for liking it, Kitty. Appreciate it. If there's something that you're interested in, you'll find it in the library there. But as you go through the 5-month platform, it's important that you stick with the platform you choose for a month and don't jump around, because that's going to allow the algorithm to kind of understand who you are, what your content's about, what you're trying to accomplish, and who you're trying to talk to. And as you do that, things will get more clear. Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore. And then after you do that for a month, then you can decide where you want to go next. But you'll use everything you learned from that first platform into the second one. And then as you do the second one, you'll learn different tricks and tips on how to do whatever you're trying to do, and you'll incorporate that into your other platform too. Now, as you do this, you don't stop posting on any of your platforms. You post on all your platforms at once. It's just you're focusing on one platform a month on that specific platform, but you're still posting everywhere. So the algorithm is still learning what you're doing and what your content about. That's good. Yeah, Baltimore, I'm from Florida. I'm already in Hawaii. You never know, there might be a trip to Baltimore soon. But nothing anytime soon. But Baltimore's a great little city. There goes another one of those little muskrat things. I gotta look up what those things are. It's very cold, I think, everywhere except here. Here it's 91 today, so the weather is fantastic. It's a little cloudy, but not too bad. And as we continue, we'll continue every Tuesday at 5:30 to talk about this 5-month experiment, discuss how to grow your social media platforms, the things that you need to focus on to make sure the algorithm is understanding what you're trying to do, who you're trying to reach, and ways that you can get more interaction. You know, when I did LinkedIn, it taught me that responding to comments was essential to grow on LinkedIn. Now, I'm a real estate photographer in Tampa Bay, so that's important to me. I want to grow my LinkedIn, and that's why I tried to grow on LinkedIn. If you don't have a service business or a business where you're going B2B, I would maybe not focus on LinkedIn right away. I would probably do something like Instagram or TikTok. But what TikTok will teach you is that you need to limit your videos to probably 15 to 30 seconds at most. So posting every day on TikTok is fairly easy when you only have that much content going on. And then that content can also be reused for YouTube Shorts. But I am going to call it a day today because the wind is just too much. Unless you guys have a question you want me to answer real quick, I really appreciate you guys coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and been some, yes, at Kapturing. It's been a great trip so far. It's been interesting learning how to grow on each one of these things. This month, I'm focusing on this Instagram, so I'm learning how to grow my Instagram followers, learning the different ways that it should still be going. Learning the different ways to go ahead. Right now I'm using my cell phone camera, and then I have my Nikon camera that I use to take pictures, as well as my Insta360. My Insta360 is what I use to go ahead and do my videos. I can't take the sun's blinding, sorry. Here, we'll go off to the side a little bit. That's the problem with going live, is especially in the middle of the day, is I can't control the light and everything like that. Whereas with the Insta360 and some of the others, I can control that stuff. So, but every Tuesday we'll start. I will be in Maui next Tuesday, so I'll try and find a nice quiet place where the wind isn't as bad, and we'll pick this up next Tuesday. If you have any questions, you can reach me at Kapturing Chris, and I'll get back to you with any questions. I'll post this video as soon as we're done here, and I really appreciate everybody coming on, and we'll talk to you very soon. Have a great one. Bye-bye.